So, what were you thinking about when you woke up this morning? Were you thinking about how to reduce the effects of climate change? How to start up a new punk band? Did you worry about the project that you didn't get finished for school? Or maybe how to score with that really hot guy or hot girl in your class? Or were you thinking, how in the hell did I ever get HIV?
Wait, what?
Insight, foresight, more sight. The clock on the wall reads midnight.
There is no cure for HIV. Available treatments make it possible to live a long and active life, but treatments aren't a cure.
I heard about it from the news, sometimes in school, but no one I know had it. No one I know ever really talked about it. My friends and I never talked about it.
HIV was identified in 1981.
Since then, approximately 25 million people worldwide have died from illnesses related to HIV/AIDS.
That's about 10 times the population of Montreal.
Worldwide, over 6,000 people between the ages of 15 and 24 get infected with HIV every single day.
It seems kind of cliche, but I mean, it was something that happened to other people. Never in a million years did I think it was going to happen to me.
By 2010, the global population of HIV-positive people is expected to be around 85 million.
More than half of those people will be under the age of 24.
That's more than the entire population of Canada.
So who is the most at risk?
For contracting HIV/AIDS.
It's everyone who thinks that HIV can't happen to them.
And that
Might be you.
Hi, I'm Evie.
And I'm Alex, and we're both volunteers at ACCM, or AIDS Community Care Montreal. ACCM offers two main types of services. One is support for people who are living with HIV, the other is through education and prevention.
Despite the fact that people have known about HIV for over 25 years, infection rates continue to rise.
This might be because there's still so many myths and misinformation about HIV/AIDS, who gets it, and how.
So in this video, we'll talk about the basics of HIV/AIDS, its transmission, treatment, and testing.
We're here to pass on information, not to pass on judgment, and neither should you. What you choose to do with that information is completely your decision.
Remember, knowledge is power. The more information you have, the better off you are in the struggle against the spread of HIV/AIDS.
To start off with, what do you think of when we say HIV? We asked a bunch of people on the street, and let's see if your answers match up with theirs.
When I say HIV, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I don't know, disease, death.
Well, I don't know. Diseases, kind of scared of getting it.
Doesn't HIV come from monkeys?
Oh, I don't know. I don't ever hear of anybody getting it anymore, so what's the big deal?
I'm not gay, so I can't get it.
I'm not gay, so I can't get it.
I'm not that worried about HIV. My boyfriend's sister told me that they found a cure.
When I say HIV, what comes to your mind?
I've heard that there's a cure to HIV.
Did you agree with any of them? They're all really interesting answers. Unfortunately, they're all, well, wrong. People don't die from HIV, they die from the complications that result from AIDS, and that can take years to develop.
There are many theories as to the origins of HIV, and there's no scientific proof that it comes from monkeys. In fact, no one knows for certain exactly where it came from.
And as we heard in the opening, worldwide, someone is infected with HIV every 6 seconds. It doesn't discriminate based on your age, your gender, your ethnicity, or your sexual orientation, and there is no known cure.
Despite the fact that we live in the information age, there's so much misinformation about HIV/AIDS that it's important to remember who you're talking to and what you're reading.
Now, with so much confusion about the virus, it's probably better if we just get started at the basics.